welcome back to Chell. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching Ginny and Georgia Season 2, Episode 1. If you want to watch our uncut season reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
It feels like it's been forever waiting for Season 2 for this show. Like, Season 1 came out 2 years ago now. I can't believe it's taken them so long to get to Season 2. But we're finally here, and do you remember where we left off?
Oh my goodness, it has been so long that I'm forgetting everything that happened. Literally, the only thing I really remember is Ginny on the motorcycle with her brother running away. That's sort of the only thing I remember. I know Georgia's in a lot of hot water because she like killed her ex-husband or something.
Yeah, luckily I do remember the final episode pretty vividly. It's the season as a whole. Like, I apologise if we forget stuff, but you know, we don't rewatch these shows in between. We don't have time. Yeah, if we forget stuff, apologies. But I do remember most of the stuff that happened in the final episode. So everyone found out about Marcus and Ginny. Hunter punched Marcus, which was funny because he had a concussion at the time. They all turned on Abby as well because Abby knew about it and she didn't tell them. So like that whole friendship group is fractured, and Ginny broke up with Marcus because he didn't admit it in front of them. But I think that was a misunderstanding because he probably thought she didn't want them to know, but you know. So Marcus and Ginny.
It's coming back to me now. Like, I'm remembering like that whole bit with them in that corridor was so bad. Like everyone hates Georgia, everyone hates that other girl, what's her name? Abby, everyone hates Abby. And it's a shame because, you know, they're all good friends and Hunter got done dirty. You know, Ginny basically cheated on him because she kissed Marcus, didn't she?
Yeah, but I don't like Hunter. I'm sorry. I'm not a massive fan of Ginny either, to be fair, but like Hunter was insufferable. He was so cringe.
Whoa, you are proper going in. I think he wasn't my biggest fan, but I didn't hate him.
Like I felt bad for him at parts, like he didn't deserve to be cheated on and stuff, but he was like a nightmare. He was so embarrassing.
His friends in that band were really insufferable.
Well, yeah, they were, but like he is a very public boyfriend. Like, remember he like tap danced and sang a song for her on her birthday, and he dedicated a song to her after they'd like had one date, and then that whole race row. Oh my god.
It's called A Hopeless Romantic, Georgia. I don't know about that last thing, but
yeah, I'm down for a bit of romance, but he went over the top with it. On to the superior love triangle of the show. Sorry, not sorry. Georgia, Paul and Joe.
All three of them.
Zion, I guess. Zion had a major part in the love triangle, but
he was sort of inserted quite a lot. He very much barged into Georgia and her love life and wanted to play happy families, even though Georgia raised her kids on her own, and Zion didn't really help all that much from what I remember.
Yeah, he seems like a very free spirit, and he wasn't really like involved in Ginny's life. He like blamed a lot of that on Georgia, I feel like, but it's him that decides to, you know, travel around the country or whatever he does.
Are you excited for Georgia to get with Joe or Paul?
I'm worried about Zion getting thrown back into the mix.
Or Zion. There's 3 bloody love interests for Georgia.
I know.
It's mental.
I'm still rooting for Joe, but like Georgia and Joe barely had any scenes. Oh, but I think in the finale, Joe finally realised that she was the girl he met as a teenager.
He because Georgia, there was something about some sunglasses that Georgia gave Joe, and then the memory sparked. And he realised, and he was trying to tell her, I think multiple times, that he liked her, but the words just weren't coming out.
Then he found out that she got engaged. So
yeah, and that killed it all. I don't know who I prefer. I do actually really like Paul, and I'm surprised that I do, considering he's sort of like the main match. You know, we usually like a side character, but yeah, he's actually a pretty decent person, and he's, you know, he's a typical family man, but I do also like Joe. Like, he's, you know, underdog. He's the guy at the coffee shop that had a really cute moment with a girl all those years ago, and she's back in his life, and they don't realise it, and it's a very cute story, and I don't know what I want.
One thing we can agree on is that we both don't want Zion.
Yes, Zion can hop on his motorcycle and go elsewhere, because I don't like him in Georgia.
The reason Ginny ran away was because the PI that's been following Georgia around told her that she killed Kenny, I think his name was, the old ex-husband. So yeah, that's why Ginny ran away, because her mum's a murderer. And now, I don't want to see Georgia's reaction when she realises that her kids are gone.
It's coming back to me now. She was literally on the big stage with Paul, looking into the crowd, thinking oh, my daughter is there cheering me on, you know. She thought Ginny was going to be there. But no, she was actually on a motorcycle with an 8-year-old kid and running away to God knows where without telling anybody. It's so stupid.
That is so crazy though, thinking about it. Ginny turned 16 and she can drive a motorcycle. Wow.
This girl is crazy, and poor little Austin.
Yeah, he found out that Georgia was faking the letters from his dad.
Oh god, yeah, that
so
was
he was annoyed too.
Thing. Georgia's parenting is very questionable, and she's made a lot of mistakes. Nobody is perfect, but I think her past is coming back to bite her.
As a kid, I used to think she was kind of magic.
Oh god, her front tooth missing.
Danger is supposed to come with warning signs.
Why the face?
This is my face.
This is my face.
It details the demise of America through capitalist fascism.
Don't hurt Mommy. Mommy feeds and clothes you.
Referring to yourself as mommy
is
is
this
creepy.
a flashback or something?
I know, this is really confusing. Why are they so chummy? Oh my god.
You're okay.
Oh,
hear me?
she's having a nightmare.
It's all gonna be
That
okay.
She's killing her.
Mommy's
God.
gonna take care of it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Georgia, this is so scary. Holy shit. That was terrifying.
Welcome back, bitches.
Maxine, don't call Nanny and Pappy bitches.
Can you imagine calling your grandparents bitches?
My nan would not get the cultural reference of that.
He's not feeling well.
Yeah, he's got a bad case of I'm an asshole.
He'll be down in a little bit.
He seems to be coping
Dan and
well.
Pappy are here.
I don't feel good.
He's a little tired. His eyes are a little red.
You know what's not feeling good? My mother
How
asked
can
me
her
one
mum
more
not
time where
smell
you are.
the
That's
weed?
not feeling good.
I'm not in a very thankful mood. Have you talked to her yet?
Who?
She's missed over a week of school.
Oh my God, that's not dramatic. I missed 3 weeks of school in 7th grade because I got mono, and that actually was dramatic.
Well, she doesn't seem too upset that Ginny's gone.
She took my bike.
What?
My bike. It's gone.
It's his bike. I don't know. I just always thought it was Zion's bike.
So did I for some reason. But I think
I
there was
didn't know
literally
it
a
was-
scene of her taking it, but I forgot it. That's really shitty. She stole his
She's
bike.
just stolen his bike.
Yeah. Just a little klepto stole my shirt.
Oh, so that's your shirt.
Yep.
Yeah, shrunk in the wash.
I like him gone. It's peaceful, quiet. Less watching him at every move.
I don't know about that.
Can
I
you
quite
imagine
like watching
saying
your
that you're
every
glad
move.
your 8-year-old child is gone?
She's
Just wanted my
pretty
shirt
annoyed.
back.
I know you're upset.
It's her so
Elsie
proud.
just looks like a crop
If she wants
top.
to throw a hissy fit and run off without a word, then that is just fine.
Thanksgiving
Aw.
is time and a half, which means we get to have fun things like food and electricity.
Oh god, that's so depressing.
Because this is Friday. We fry everything all day. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Sounds disgusting.
Oh, it's that plant that she poisoned him with.
It's
I thought
extremely
Wolfsbane was a
poisonous and
made
it
up
causes
thing in
heart
like the
attacks.
Vampire Diaries.
I don't think it would feel very good.
Oh my god, his voice sounds so much older.
Are we ever going back
He
home?
looks older, doesn't he?
What about Friday?
They still do Friday?
You and Mom and Paul can all be a happy little blonde Wellsbury family.
But you're my family.
How can you be mad at him?
husband. Cynthia's husband.
Why are we seeing more of
Do you
Cynthia?
want a muffin?
To humanise
We have
her.
lots of muffins.
It's going to be a bit of a different Thanksgiving this year for them.
Oh.
Oh
Tingles.
shit. She looks terrible.
Be kind. How would you look if your husband was dying?
I looked amazing.
Any potatoes that we've got left? And the last pumpkin pie.
Fuck you, Georgia.
You get the muffin basket Paul and I sent over?
I wouldn't be rubbing it in her face now, Georgia.
I know, why is Georgia doing that really fake smile?
You don't have to do that.
It's not a problem.
Georgia's so nice.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I know Cynthia was a bitch, but I feel bad for her.
I don't want to, but I do.
What's Jack and Jill? Tell me you have a white mom without telling me you have a white mom. Come give your Aunt Raina a hug.
Weren't these the same parents that were very disapproving of Zion with Georgia?
English,
What language is that?
It's Korean, Graham.
Yeah, it's rude.
What?
Is
Korean?
Georgia coming?
Wait,
No.
they can both speak it?
Mail the letters I wrote to my dad in prison, so we ran away.
Okay there, little guy.
Oh my god! Austin, yes, I love you.
You can say whatever you want. I don't want her here.
Excuse me. You talk about your mother like that?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, it's getting real dark real quick.
Georgia, this homemade cranberry stuffing is fabulous. Thanks. Old family recipe.
Good she cooks. Yeah, she cooks.
That was probably a lie.
Yeah, she got it from Joe.
What did the turkey eat for Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Nothing. He was already stuffed.
He's got jokes.
Thank you for this delicious food that we are about to eat, and those gathered around this table to enjoy it.
I like how we're going to see the contrast of the two Thanksgiving dinners.
Now ruined in some casserole with cream of mushroom soup on them.
Ooh.
More green bean casserole? You have 2 kids of your own. Yes, ma'am, 16 and 9. They're with their dad today. Which dad?
Ooh.
I'm very
My
judgmental.
daughters.
It's a great time for women to be in politics.
Why do I feel like this is about to go
I'm a
really
feminist.
sour?
She doesn't know. And you only need eyes to see that Ginny is not okay. She didn't speak at dinner, honey. Something is up.
Oh, now he's having a talk with his parents.
Comes with baggage, huh?
Oh my
You two are
god!
from different backgrounds.
How stable is she? She moves around a lot. There are multiple fathers.
Oh, and now George is hearing all this.
Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about all of it.
It was so lovely meeting you. Really. I can't wait to join your beautiful family.
She's playing that sickly sweet game again.
I like her.
He's the
you.
best member of the family.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do this.
No, not this again.
She needs help.
She needs help dealing with her problems. Was he just on a dating app?
Hey, Peach. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
I think you're a great mom.
Now you're patronizing me.
Oh, I see. So we're in a fun
She
mood.
wants
You
a
think that
fight,
maybe you're
doesn't
trying to
she?
pick a fight with me because you miss your kids?
They ran away. Like I ran away.
Not like you ran away.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah, she has to make
She
the
needs to
first
do
move.
it. Like, this is ridiculous.
She's gonna pretend like nothing happened. She's gonna put on a smile and act like my entire world didn't just crack open. I know her, Dad.
I know her, Paul. She's gonna sulk and be a brat.
They're
But
just
I'm not
one
gonna
and
give her
the
the
same.
satisfaction of a reaction.
They're so similar. That's why they clash so much.
I freaked out every time Mom had a new guy. I'd be medicated.
I am loving this. Really making me feel good.
I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. Don't you see that?
That's
does
exactly
need
what
help.
his parents said. What's going on?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, is she having a panic attack?
It's okay. I'm right here. Your mom used to get them. Ginny, what's going on?
Oh, Ginny, I feel like she needs to say something.
I do this thing
Oh, she's going with that thing.
where I hurt myself.
What do you mean you hurt yourself? Hurt yourself how?
This must be every parent's worst nightmare.
I'm sorry.
This is horrible.
I'm glad she told someone though.
Okay, we gotta get you some help, get you into therapy.
The only help I need is you not sending me back to Mom. Please, that's what I need. I don't want her to know. You would have seen this happening. You would see what she's really like, what she's capable of.
Oh, she's
But
saying
you
that for
weren't
him.
there.
I think he is honest though. It's what we were saying. He wasn't there for her.
Welcome back.
I borrowed your bike.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I noticed.
I was at my dad's.
Okay.
He's like, elaborate.
It wasn't about you.
Didn't think it was.
Ginny, what are you doing here? Your motorcycle's back. Because Ginny returned it. Tell me about that.
Oh my god!
Okay. Hey! Oh my god, I am serious. Ew.
It's cute, I have to say, but...
I know.
God, this looks so depressing. Why are they eating outside? It looks cold.
You two together now, or?
No, we're not together.
Oh my god, they're not doing like a TikTok. Oh.
Of course they are.
I'm so glad I was not born in that generation.
I can't imagine us doing that.
No way.
I'm really sorry, Max. I feel really bad. Max.
You are supposed to be one of my best friends. And then you keep this huge secret from me about my own twin, and then you show up uninvited with your little pizza bagels like, ooh, oh, good gang gang.
Oh my god, she's really ripping into her, isn't she?
She didn't know for very long. I don't think it was that bad.
Hi.
Oh,
That's
God.
really sad, actually. I don't like her usually.
Too.
Oh my god, you're actually evil.
Yeah, I just
She
feel
is
the
evil.
power like pumping through my veins. I'm now a monster fueled only by revenge.
She's going through a lot. She's in therapy for it. A lot of good that'll do. You don't think therapy can help? I think therapy's a scam. Whining about your shit never helped anyone I know. What?
Yikes.
Where are ya? Where are you, Zion? Zion!
Yeah?
Okay, that is such bad timing. Because this is about Paul, right? No. I'm your mother. And God,
That's
in
the
his
first time
infinite
she's ever
wisdom,
stood up for
put
something.
me in charge of your well-being. I have rights. I say no.
Georgia, Ginny's been...
Stop.
Ginny, we have...
No! Dad,
Ginny,
no,
yes.
just stop! Just stop!
No,
I'll move home!
I knew that would happen.
Hopefully Zion still, like, keeps an eye on her and gets her a therapist.
That's not going to happen. This has just got 10 times more messy.
You missed the greatest night of my life.
Oh, this was the night she ran
one.
away.
Guess who the first lady of...
She does know what it's about.
Then why is she being so hard on her then?
But she killed him for her.
How did I miss it before? This is who she's always been.
You almost done?
Oh my god,
I'm just
they're
working on the
still
lesson plan for next
together.
week.
Oh no, God, it gets worse.
If she dipped her finger in, it was too much. Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
She looks the same because she is the same. It's me that's changed.
This show is fucking dark.
Now it's my face I don't recognize.
She hates herself 'cause she's becoming more like her. Ah, okay.
No. I should give him more faith.
Should I go?
Yes.
Lol.
We know what happens every time he sneaks in through her window.
Always turns spicy. God, it didn't take long, did it?
Thing is, I want them to get back together because he knows about her self-harming, so I think it would be helpful for her.
I couldn't be around her.
What happened?
Oh God, is she gonna tell him?
It's bad. It's so bad, Marcus. I don't know what to do.
It's okay. You make sense to me. I'm not letting go of
that.
She's seeing things now that she didn't before.
Oh, she wants to drown out the noise so it doesn't scare her kids.
All these moments that looked like fun before.
Oh, Oh god, like these were happy memories to the kids. I don't know if they remember, but Georgia definitely does. The type of shit that keeps you up at night. God, years later, that's horrible. Like this show has become a whole lot more dark in season 2. Jesus Christ.
I agree. I feel like season 1 was dark, but this is a whole new level. Like,
and this is episode 1. We've got more of this. I don't think I can hack it.
One of the most interesting things in season 1 I always thought was Ginny and Georgia's dynamic, and I mean they're even worse off now than they were at the start of season 1.
I didn't think it was possible, but it is.
You're definitely already getting frustrated with their lack of communication.
Honestly, it's like, it's like a paper cut that just keeps getting worse. Like, it just keeps splitting and it's like their relationship infuriates me to the max. In season 1 it was tolerable, but in this it is absolutely atrocious, and I am so frustrated I can't even talk about it. Like, it's so infuriating, and the lack of parenting on Georgia's end is really annoying me. She's like a stubborn child. Like, I get she had a really shitty childhood, and that is really sad, and I feel so horrible for her. But you are an adult now, you are an adult woman, and you have a teenage daughter and 8-year-old son who have ran away, and you were telling me you were being too stubborn to pick up the phone and call them.
I'm on Georgia's side though.
What?
She did ring though. She rang Zion. She knew they were there.
Zion, that's the point. She didn't ring her kids.
Well,
She's
Ginny...
like, I don't want to speak to them. They ran away from me. Like, oh, bitch, let's throw a pity party. Like, come on, step up.
Ginny wouldn't have answered if she'd rang Ginny. Austin probably doesn't have a phone.
You have to try, though. You have to at least try.
Ginny would not answer. Let's be real.
She wouldn't.
Yeah, so that would have achieved nothing. She rang Zion and found out they were there. So it's not like she was, dancing with her fiance in the kitchen, thinking her kids were missing. She knew where they were.
It's not just that, though. It's a lot of things. Like, another example, when Georgia came home and all of them were around that campfire outside, and it was fucking awkward as fuck. And, like, you could tell the tension was palpable. You could tell something was really seriously wrong with Georgia. Like, even Zion was serious, and that guy is as carefree as a bird. Like, something was wrong, and she kept acting like a child and being really immature, and that really got on my nerves. We're dealing with a serious topic here. Your child is in serious, like physical, mental...
Yeah, but she didn't know that.
Bad... I know, but you could tell something was serious, and she was joking around like a 2-year-old.
She just thought Ginny was unhappy because she didn't want to come.
But she knows about the Kenny thing.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know about the self-harming. Oh my god. I don't think it's that bad. I think just because we've seen both sides, we have the full picture, but she doesn't have the full picture.
Someone, at least one person's got to relate to me on this. Georgia is, like, not you. Georgia in there. She's, like, being such an immature little brat, like, in this episode, and it really got on my nerves. Like, did anyone feel this? You're playing devil's advocate. Why do you think that? Like, you think her behaviour is justified as a parent? She's supposed to weak a schoolmate. That's a criminal offence.
Well, that's Zion's fault for not taking her to school then. I'm not saying I agree completely. I think it's in line with how Georgia has always been. Like, I don't think it's a dramatic change from how she's always acted. But I also think...
Doesn't make okay, though.
I think you're being too hard on her. Like, she thinks all she knows is that her children ran away. That Ginny knows about the flower thing. She stole her jacket from under the floorboard. She knows that Ginny knows that, and she probably thought Ginny was just scolding because she didn't want to see her. I don't think you can blame her for not picking up on Ginny of harming, because she hasn't seen her, and Zion didn't pick up on it either.
I know they're not supposed to be mind readers, but it's her attitude that really gets on my nerves. It's the whole just being really immature when it comes to these serious conversations where you just need to be a parent and a mom and listen to your child. Like, I know you may be frustrated with her, but you haven't seen your kids for 2 weeks. They ran away. That's obviously a bad sign.
It's interesting. Maybe you'll be pro Ginny this season instead then.
I mean, Ginny's no saint either. I know she's going through a lot. I mean, she actually was alright this episode. She didn't do anything that irritated me too much. Zion is surprisingly alright, and Austin cute as ever, you know. And yeah, it's a very rocky start. I'm not sure if I like the vibe that it started off with. I hate it when they do depressing shit. Like, you know, I watch TV to get some release from the depressing shit of reality, you know, and now I've got to watch this that is super depressing, and I thought it might be a little bit more, you know, cheery, but hey.
They're
really
delving
dark.
more into Ginny's self-harming, and maybe that's why they made Georgia more upbeat, because Georgia is like the comedic relief in the show a lot of the time. I think it won't be as bad as the season goes along, probably. Like, once Ginny starts going back to school, we'll get like more of the, you know, classic high school scenes that are more lighthearted, but then behind the scenes we'll have, you know, her going to therapy hopefully and dealing with her issues. I don't mind watching this kind of stuff. I thought the panic attack scene was quite hard to watch.
All of it was hard to watch for me.
That scene with Zion. It's definitely going to be a sadder and darker season, but I'm thinking that it's probably going to lead to some good character development for Ginny, so I'm kind of excited for that, because I didn't really like Ginny last season.
Yeah, I think last season they were still quite immature. Ginny, the girls and the friendship group, you know, they were just doing normal teenage stuff, obviously. And it's getting a lot more serious now.
It was focused a lot on the teenage love triangle, whereas I don't think we'll have that this season.
I wonder if we'll see Hunter at all.
Hopefully not.
I know we're going to be dealing with some really serious topics, but at least sprinkle a bit of goodness in there. You know, this whole episode from start to finish just seemed like really depressing. Like,
Hey, Paul's brother was telling some cracking jokes.
those jokes were like probably the highlight for me. Like, the parents in this episode were so snobby and so mean.
Everyone's anti-Georgia.
Everyone's anti-Georgia. I definitely am this episode, but I'm not anti-Georgia for her past life. That I am fine with Georgia. It's just her actions now I'm not a big fan, but her life before is tragic, and I'm really interested in the investigator. Like, we saw a little clip of him at the end there. Like, is Georgia going to get arrested this season? I feel like it would make an interesting twist, you know, like actual, you know, law coming into it. Like, she's engaged to the mayor. That's going to be a bit political, isn't it? So, yeah, it'd be interesting.
I wonder if there will be a Georgia and Joe romance this season.
That touch they had in the coffee shop was very electric.
I feel like they're the fan favourite ship as well, so something has to happen.
Oh, something's gotta happen. You just know it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it. I do really like Paul. It's a real toughie for me. I wouldn't mind either way, as long as it's not Zion.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to Season 2, Episode 1 of Ginny and Georgia. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to Ginny and Georgia, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 2. Bye!
Bye!